Your OS reviews. You're watching our video review of the Kyasi 3-in-1 Stylus pen. This is a 3-in-1 combination that features both a laser pointer, a touch pen, or the Stylus capacitive pen, and also a ballpoint pen, a regular ink pen if you just want to write with your device. As such, it's a very highly portable device that combines, again, these three functions. So if you are a mobile professional that wants to give presentations with a powerful laser pointer, you can use that with this device. You can also write with it. The ink is pretty good, and also, of course, use it as a touchscreen Stylus pen. There's some information about the product in the back. It takes 3 LR41 cell batteries, which will run out in about 1.5 years. So they are pretty inexpensive and cheap. They're about $2 to replace online, so it's pretty good. And it provides a pretty strong laser for the actual laser tip end. The product itself, again, the laser end has a 1.0 MW for the wattage and also for how powerful it is, which is pretty good for giving presentations. It's a pretty typical laser. The actual stylus end is a microfiber tip, so it has a pretty sensitive tip and it allows for drawing, doodling, and also annotating ebooks fairly easily. Lastly, we have the ballpoint pen with a D1 German ink refill, so it's a pretty good ink cartridge, and writing on it is definitely a joy. The product says it's compatible with, again, mostly any device with a touchscreen that's capacitive, so as long as your device, an Android smartphone, Windows phone, iPhone, iPad, all of those devices will work just fine with the stylus. Taking a look at how it functions really quickly, we have access to the top end here to the actual laser with the nice Kyasi logo to it. The pen itself comes in multiple colors. This is the black iteration, also comes in red and white. You can find it on Amazon.com for a street price of around $35, which is pretty inexpensive considering getting 3 functions for the price of 1. The actual pen tip here contains the laser tip where you press on it in order to activate the laser. Again, it's red, it has a pretty good distance to it, so giving presentations in the office, PowerPoints, Excel documents, Word documents will all work just fine. It's pretty tactile, it's easy to press, it's responsive, and doesn't really flicker, so it's definitely pretty good as far as a laser point is considered. Twisting off this side is where you actually have access to the batteries, which are placed faced up, so you can actually see the LR41 logo stacked up times 3, and you can just place it as so when these batteries run out. Now, the actual stylus and the pen part are fairly complex. This is one of the most complex styluses that we've ever reviewed. The center here is actually the only part that kind of remains unchanged. These 2 parts of the pen can actually twist and they can go back and forth like a transformer or a toy depending on how you look at it. So you simply kind of just pull on this side of the the pen to reveal the actual stylus end. And the stylus here, again, it's microfiber, so it's a very sensitive one, and the entire pen itself is crafted out of solid aluminum to have greater conductivity, and so it feels like a very premium device in the hand, offers a great grip, and it's very easy to use. So for example, if we wanted to try a drawing application on a Samsung Galaxy S3 to give us some notes, we're going to use S Notes, and it's an easy to use application. So in this case, we're going to go into settings, we're going to go into S Memo, create a memo. You can see how easily we can actually write using this pen. We can change the settings from the thickness of the pen to the thinness of the pen. Let's use an ink pen and just try and get started. So we can try drawing on it at different angles, and you can see how it responds almost instantly. It's just really sensitive to write on, and just a great tool for you to annotate, to draw if you are an artist, or just to kind of doodle and add notes if you just want to take notes during class. So very responsive, very easy to use, a very sensitive stylus pen. It performs quite well as that. So to actually get to the ballpoint pen, we simply cap this back up, and again, the center here remains unchanged. So we just put our fingers on the center part, and then we take this device and we take it out of the knob over here, and then we also unplug this part. So we put the stylus part into the insides of the pen, very simple to use, and now we have the pen tip facing outwards. Writing using this pen is actually very smooth. The experience is quite good thanks to the fact that the pen is very easy to use, it glides along paper, and it's a crystal smooth experience. So if we wanted to write OS reviews, it's not going to stain, it's very easy to use, and it doesn't smear either. So it's a great pen, pretty high quality as far as the ink is considered. To actually change out the ink, instead of pulling on these tabs, what we do is now twist on them. So now we can twist on the side to reveal the ink that we can now twist and exchange after this ink has run out. So overall, it's very nicely designed, has a lot of these like kind of hidden compartments, because you have to remember if you have to kind of twist on this or to pull on this because that does different functions. So it's very cleverly engineered and very cleverly integrated into one device that's both premium to use and very well crafted. So if you are looking for a stylus pen that does more than just be a smartphone stylus, it also acts as an easy presentation tool, perhaps something to take with you on business trips. This is definitely a great option from the manufacturer, and we would definitely recommend it with 2 thumbs up. You can check out our full extensive written review down in the description box below, but this has been our video review of this particular 3-in-1 laser pointer / touch stylus / ballpoint pen stylus. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews.